Welcome back to the Comic Book ASM Artist. Today we are reading Thanos Rising number 3. If you're new to this series, there is a playlist in the description below. Alright. It sounds ludicrous, I know, but sometimes I believe I can remember the day I was born. I remember you holding me for the first time and the look of horror that came over your face. And then you picked up a scalpel and tried to murder me. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry they wouldn't let you. Many, many months later. Thanos, where are you going, my love? Nowhere. Go back to sleep. Will you check on the baby? Yes, of course. The day his mother died, Thanos disappeared from Titan. He made his way to the outer rim of the galaxy, where the law was scarce and life was cheap, where no one would notice one more murder among many. Spend the night with a genuine scroll. She can be whoever you want her to be, all decent trades accepted. Heard he's already eaten 3 planets in the Starland system. Calls himself Galactus. I'm telling you, the cosmic cube is real. I've seen one. But instead of taking more of it, for the very first time, Thanos of Titan made life. On a frontier world in the Crab Nebula, he found a wife who gave him his first son. There troubled young Thanos stood upon the threshold of a whole new beginning for himself. And then he closed his eyes and walked away. That's a Shi'ar supply ship, all right. Can't be more than a few days out of Channelar. Things loaded to the gills with Imperial supplies. Just look at it. Then we take her, right here, kill all aboard and feed him to the space sharks, arm the boarding crew. No disrespect, Captain, but we're never gone up against the Shi'ar before. Their interstellar networks are the most sophisticated in the known cosmos. There's no way we can jam them with the junk we've got on board. Before we even get close enough to think about boarding that bird, every Shi'ar warship in 5 galaxies will be on us. The biggest score we've seen in light years, and you simply want to let them sail right past? I don't want to rot in a Shi'ar prison is all, sir. Don't tell me how to pirate, boy. This is still my ship, and I've been sailing it since you were just a speck on your mother's egg sack. I'll be darned if I can jam their systems. You? Who the heck are you? I've never even seen you. There, I just did it. Thanos took a menial job on a pirate ship called the Horkos, bound for planets unknown. He saw galaxies he never knew existed and encountered alien species he'd never imagined. And watched them all die. Are you just going to stand there and watch? Every man on my crew kills for his pay, boy, and I haven't seen you kill one darn thing. You might remember, Captain, you would not be standing on this vessel if it was not for me. So that's it then. You're good with your hands when all you're doing is poking cold machinery. But when it comes to carving warm flesh and spilling of hot blood, you're nothing special, are you, boy? Hear that, crew? Thanos here doesn't have the heart for killing. No, and I never will. Thanos grew weary of being a pirate almost as quickly as he grew weary of being a father. Yet he could still not tear himself away from either pursuit. Perhaps he thought if he simply went through the motions often enough, he could eventually force himself to feel something. to feel anything, to love again, as he had loved once before, what now seemed so long ago. Oh, Thanos, isn't she beautiful? Our son? Our beautiful son. Thanos, is there a monster inside as well, little one? Or is it just in me? No matter the planet, no matter with what alien race he chose to mate, the offspring of Thanos were born healthy and strong. They all looked like their mothers. None would remember their father. How's this make you feel, Thanos? How's your heart beating now, you prince of cowards? Watch out, men. Don't let Thanos here see you doing your job. The poor little purple flower is liable to pass out. Thanos quickly lost count of how many women there were, how many children he'd left behind, how many people he had slaughtered. All he knew was that it was never enough to make him care. Every word from every woman's lips rang empty and hollow. The more they loved him, his strength, his quiet cunning, the most bored he grew, the more the very sight of them disgusted him. The more the pirates carried on their sad pantomime, thinking themselves fearsome men and true ministers of death, the more Thanos pitied them. Thanos thought of his mother at times, but as for his homeworld, the rest of the people he had left behind, he tried to put them from his mind. Most especially her. He tried not to wonder if he missed her, if she'd heard stories of his exploits across the galaxies, if she waited breathlessly for his return. He tried not to think of her at all. He really and truly tried. Thanos, next time the Horkos docks at port, you must go and stay gone. And then who would find the ship its targets, Grohl, or keep its ancient engines running, or make its captain seem at all competent? Thanos, listen to me. If you stay on the ship, the captain is going to kill you. Thanos, did you hear what I said? Thanos, why won't you talk to me? Thanos, please. All we ever do is talk. No, I talk while you pretend to listen, not very convincingly. Your mind is rarely ever here with me, and your heart, it seems, has never been. Where are they, my love? Where have you left them? Where do you go when you are not here? Tell me, Thanos. Tell me, and wherever it is, I swear to you, my love, I will go there with you. Where my mind goes, woman, you would not wish to follow. You are a stupid son of a Badoon, Titan of Thanos, or Thanos of Titan. Perhaps now we will see once and for all what I am. Coward. I won't tolerate cowards on my ship. Pick up that sword, Thanos. Pick it up and die like a man. Pick it up. Let's be honest, Captain. It's not cowards you're afraid of. It's anyone with half a brain, which is exponentially more than you possess. I'm going to tear out your guts and festoon my ship with them. What do you think of that, smart boy? Don't be ridiculous. There aren't nearly enough intestines in my body to adorn the ship of that size, dear Captain. Let's see how smart you are with no darn head. Time slowed to a crawl. Is this it, thought Thanos? Is this why I've suffered for so long? Why I've endured so much? Why I've killed and abandoned so many? Just so I could die here, on a muddy, forgettable moon, at the hands of a half-witted pirate? If this is it, then so be it. At least all questions will finally be answered, And then Thanos of Titan closed his eyes. He opened them moments later, surprised to find he was not dead. Instead, he had just been born. All hail Thanos. All hail Thanos. Hush now, child. I miss him too, but we must not worry. Your father will be home soon. Titan, the largest moon of Saturn. I've come home because I'm tired of running from who I am, from who I was born to be. I hope your mother wasn't the only woman you came back to Titan to see. Or else I got dressed up for nothing. Hello, Thanos. Welcome home. My, but how you've grown. I'd be careful taking in the sights if I was you. Everyone knows you killed her. Everyone but your father, at least. How did you know to be here? How could you possibly know I was coming? I didn't know myself until suddenly here I was. Oh, Thanos. I always known you better than you know yourself. Isn't that why you're here? Yes, I've missed you. Have you now? Then why do you reek of alien harlots and mewling bastards? Tell me, do you think that makes you a man, having sowed your wild oats all through outer space? I've seen the far reaches of the cosmos, and yes, I have known the embrace of many women from more alien races than I ever knew existed. I sired offspring with almost all of them. I also swore off murder and tried to live as other men do. I did things hoping I would find some manner of fulfillment in life. I am here now, before you, because I have failed. Because there has only ever been one woman who truly understood me, who filled my heart with fire, one woman worth the pain of living. You. And what, you think I've just been sitting here waiting all this time for your touch? Yes, I think you needed me as much as I needed you. I think whatever it is you want, I am the only man in the universe who can give it to you. Be careful what you wish for. There are many things I want. Be my bride and you shall have them. If you would ask me to give you my everything, first I will need you to do the same. I will need to know that you belong only to me. Only to me. Do you understand what that means, Thanos? He wouldn't just abandon us. He's not a cruel man. I could see it. I could see the goodness in him. He'll be home soon. Someday. I promise. Your father will be Thanos. Oh, Thanos, I knew you'd return. I knew it. Please, take your son. He's missed you. Please, Thanos. Just let him see his father. Let him see what sort of man you are. Thanos, no. No, what are you? Thanos. Is that enough? Is that all of them? No, then it isn't enough. You want to be loved, don't you? That's all I've ever wanted. Then come. You've got a lot more people to kill. That's gonna do it for now. You all have a good day or night. Thanks. Bye.